So loads of you, incidentally, I just found out in that break, I've gone for the tri-blend brush today. Loads of you. I'm amazed. I didn't know there was that many of you out there that didn't already own them. If you ask someone who maybe has the other tri-blends, trust me, the brush are going to be a fantastic addition into that collection. Now, what I've done with this, Ben, is this is a brilliant one to die cut as well. So you can use any of your, your nesting dies.
Oh yeah.
So what I would do is I'm going to stamp and colour it, and then after I've stamped and coloured, I'm going to show you how I've got one that I've die cut as well. Oh, these have been lovely just to prep the show. Now, Debbie Robinson sat outside all afternoon today crafting. She's had an absolute whale of a time, and everyone from the office keeps coming past and saying, "Is this your job, Debbie? Is this what you're calling work today?" And she's got this big smirk on her face. We were at the cafe together getting a cup of coffee earlier, and she was like living the dream. Right, here we go. Oh, look, I've put a smudge in the middle of there. So do you know what we're going to do, Ben? We're going to pretend I haven't, and there's a perfect one that I've done.
Look at that.
How have I got a little smudge in there? I would have just turned it into a bird, mind you, and nobody would have ever known the difference, right? I don't know why I've put it on there, because where I actually want it, Ben,
rotating board,
is on my rotating board.
Yes.
So let's have a little look. I'm just going to, this is why you need the magnetic base, Ben, because you want to hold this in place. I sometimes use a little bit of tape on the back, but it's not quite the same, is it not? Right, here we go. I'm going to start right in the centre, and I'm going to just colour all that background in with the blue, right? So just the blue all around here to give us the kind of sky as it was. And I'm coming all the way down here. And what I'll do is, once we've got that lovely base of colour, Ben, I'm going to show you how you can add a little bit more depth on here. All right, but put the base down first. Don't worry about if you've got like a little bit going over the edges of those trees, because we're going to be able to bring all of that out a little bit later. You're going to kind of obliterate it with one of your other pen colours. So don't worry about being too precise. So there we go all the way over the background, and then just see, I always worry that when I put the colour down like this, Ben, you can see the brush strokes in it. However, the beauty of the alcohol pen is you won't, once that alcohol evaporates, you absolutely won't see any of those brush strokes in there. Yeah. So trust me when I tell you as well, and you'll see it in a second when it starts to evaporate, you'll see that difference coming out. So there's my background colour. Now I'm going to do, should we start off, let's do the path, right? So I'm going to start off with the path. And I'm going to start off with like the earthy browns, okay? Now this could be sand, or it could be water if you wanted to make it into like a little stream coming down there. But I'm just adding the darker colour all the way around the edge here, right? So I've got that darker shade, Ben. And I'm going to start with the colours first. So I'm going to go with my dark one, then blend the dark into the medium. So can you see, the whole idea is we don't want to see where the medium starts and the dark ends. So you're just blending all that through. And then I'm going to do exactly the same with the lighter one. This is the tan. So I'm coming right down the middle with the tan. Now, can you see where we've got a little bit of a harsh line? Yeah? This is where your brush nib's going to come into its own. Because what I'm going to do is, now I've got a base of alcohol, I'm going to use that brush nib to just put in a little bit of shading all the way along there. So there's my medium shade, right? And then here's my dark one coming in. But because we've got this nice wet, I keep saying wet, and I don't know if wet is the right word. I bet Leanne will be shouting at me if she's watching me show today, right? But it's like wet with the alcohol. Yeah, like so you've got that lovely wet base on there, and it just gives you a really nice finish. So let's have a little look. I'm going to bleach out this with the lighter colour now, and then once we've got that lighter colour in, Ben, that lovely nib, then I'm going to go into the medium and then into the darker one again.
I've just seen a comment come through, lots of congratulations for Clarice, who's part of our CC family, saying, hey, all my new granddaughter Evelyn just arrived into the world, and today is my grandson's first birthday. Had to share this awesome news with my CC family. Well, Clarice, many congratulations from us as well. What a brilliant, brilliant day for you. Just stunning. I love it when you share all of your news with us. It's amazing. From birthdays to anniversaries to new arrivals. And it does. It feels like, you know us, we know you. One big happy family. I'll
tell you what I saw yesterday on Facebook, which I absolutely love.
Yes.
So one of our customers, his sister, has made her a mug. and it said it was in the fans of Crafters Companion on HSN group, right?
Yeah.
And it was basically like a shh, I'm busy watching Crafters TV. It was something along them lines, right? And I absolutely loved it. I had such a giggle having a little look at it. So yeah, just we're always keeping an eye on what everybody's doing and all the gossip.
Margaret Crook on YouTube just says, Ben, I want to say thank you to Sara for her masterclass on the Ultimate Pro. I now can make the diamond pop-up card as well as use the magic ruler.
Yes, magic ruler technique, best technique there.
I think I've now mastered it, she goes on to say. There's so much love for this collection just whilst you're colouring. Tracy Deckman saying, I'm loving this collection, such cute little critters. Dee says, I've got those tri-blends and I absolutely love them.
Yeah, a lot of people do, Ben.
Catherine says, if only there was an ark in the collection, a great fun to recreate Noah's Ark with these characters. I was just looking and seeing whether or not you could turn that sort of floral bouquet shop into a sort of an ark, potentially.
I'd love to see it if somebody tried.
Loads of great animals, as you say. And Sally says, is there no end to Ben's talents? A children's book, oh my.
Tell them, Ben, there is no end to your talents, is there not?
There's no start to my talents.
Oh, that's not true.
No, I might. Do you know what? Seriously, I might. I wrote this book ages ago, and I've got it on my computer. I read it to my children, and they seem to really like it. And I went and wrote a second one, and then life takes over, doesn't it? But maybe down the line at some point, I'll let you guys have a look at it. I'll put it up on my Facebook page or something. You can let me know what you think.
I'd like to see your book.
Would you?
Yeah. And I bet my boys are watching the show now, and I bet they were thinking they want to read your book as well.
All right, well, mate. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll dig it out, and you can give it to your. I mean, it's only.
We'll road test, should we?
Yeah, I need someone to do some illustrations for it as well. You see.
But there's no good asking me because I can't draw for toffee.
No.
No.
Now, Georgina has just asked whether or not we went for a run this morning. We did not go for a run this morning, but I can tell you that we were supposed to be going for a run together on Saturday morning on a new route that Sara had. It looks a little bit, I think, like the path that you're seeing there that Sara's kind of like. Imagine the new route that Sara was telling me about would look a little bit like that. But sadly, I don't think I'm going to be available for that run. I was playing squash on Monday, and because I'm a #old man, I pulled my calf like really quite badly.
Well, what I've realised is there's no way I'm going to get through 2 more demos if I finish this whole thing. But you've seen half of it, haven't you? Right? So can you see I've done half of this. You can see the grass. You've seen how we've done the path. Look did you see how I got those trees done? Or is that when you were telling everybody about do you want me to just show you the other side of the trees?
Yeah, go on. I think I was showing everyone my leg at that point.
So I was using the earth browns, right? So what I'm doing is, because these brush pens are absolutely brilliant, right? Because you can use them on the side, and obviously you get a massive, massive lay down of colour here.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not being overly accurate, so if we go out of the lines a little bit, it's not the end of the world, okay?
Yeah.
Right, so here we go. So I'm putting the lay down of the colour there, all right? There we go. And then I'm going to come with the darkest shade. So once we've got it in, I'm starting with the darkest shade. Now, because I put the dark on the outside here, I'm going to put the dark up the outside here as well. Now, I learned this technique from Bonita Mosby, one of our resident artists who works with our Spectrum Noir products. And she taught me this when we did a class live on Crafters TV one night.
Oh, was that the girls' night in?
Yes, it was the girls' night in. It was brilliant. So let's have a look. Here we go.
It was Benita, Sara, and it was Becky, wasn't it?
Becky, yep. And we did loads of gossiping. Georgina, our producer, was like, oh, I was there for that one. Yes,
Georgina, you sounded like you didn't know what we were talking about. You were there.
So here we go. So all I'm doing now is I've started with the dark one. I'm coming into the medium one here, Ben. I'm not even doing little circular motions. I'm still just doing the straight ones. So how fabulous is this that I'm getting all of that depth of shading on here, right? And then blending that right out. But it's all just, it's not perfect. It's just giving the idea of the tree though. And then doing this last little piece here, because we're also getting the layering up of the colour there. Look how that looks so three-dimensional, Ben.
Yeah.
And then also coming over here. So it just shows you how you can get that lovely depth and shade on there really easily. I mean, it's taken what, seconds? Literally seconds.
Sandy Priscorn on Facebook is saying, Sara, I truly appreciate your demos today as I find large landscapes a challenge and I shy away from them. I didn't think this set was for me for that exact reason, but your demos have raised my confidence and I think this set would be a great collection in my stash and a great opportunity for learning and technique. So there you go. Sandy was thinking, large landscapes, bit difficult, but she's watched your demos and now thinking, actually, these are, I can do these. I can have a go with these.
Exactly. It's just, do you know what? And they're brilliant for when you're practicing your colouring. Now look what I've done here, Ben. I've just gone round the outside here so that we can get a little bit more depth of shading. It's actually because I'd gone out, did you say I'd gone out the lines here? So all I'm doing is I'm pushing the colour back through and actually that'll disappear by the time we finish.
Yeah.
Now, very conscious that I haven't got all day to stand and colour the whole thing in because I want to squeeze another demo in at the end of this, Ben, right?
Okay.
So what I've done is, unstick you there, coloured in the whole image, then used so after I've done the colouring, then I've done my die cut piece. So look at this, after I've done the colouring there, did slightly different shades on these ones, and I cut out the edge. So if you're always worried about how do you do the edging, just over colour it to the edge and then go around with the die cut. I've tried to do on these slightly different colours with every one. So you'll see, sometimes the one I've been demonstrating for you, the colour I've been demonstrating, and the one that we've got on the finished one, or the ones that I've got part coloured, I've done all different shades so that you can see there are different, there are different ways to do this and you can get lovely kind of coloured backgrounds. Isn't that lovely, right? Now, here we'll go, right? I'm going to do a nice easel card here. So I've made the base easel card, Ben, can you see? You're a little bit closer. I'm going to let you just zoom out a tiny weeny little bit and I'm going to do my matting and layering here with these beautiful kind of woodland papers as it was, Ben.
What was the green? Just a question quickly coming from Crafty Angie. The green that you used for the grass on your last card.
Right, so the one that I've just done there is I used the dull green for it, okay?
Thank you.
I do like the dull green if you want quite a deep but not a vibrant colour. I quite like it when they're not vibrant like that, okay? So I use the dull green on that one.
Okay.
I use the true blue in the sky in the background. However, look at the difference here. So this one was the true blue that I've used here. This one here that I've used, I think I used the green, was it the green turquoise I used there? Just to give it, so you can just see the kind of slightly different shade. Look how that's starting to disappear as well. Can you see it just pushes the colour all the way through the back?
Yeah.
Really
Gorgeous.
clever how it does it, right? So I'm going to layer that up on the front of there. And this is going to give us a nice easel card. Some really nice, it's been a nice relaxed show today, this one, Ben, hasn't it?
No, it has.
Some lovely different things to show everybody.
And
right.
It's absolutely flown by. I feel like you've squeezed in lots of hints, lots of demos and techniques, and I think you've had as much fun playing with this collection as people have and sort of enjoyed looking at it as well.
So I hope everybody has found it like that, Ben. It's been lovely. I've really enjoyed it.
Well, it's been very busy. Whilst it's been kind of relaxed here in the studio, I think as far as, Sara and Ben shows are concerned, it's been, very relaxed actually. But the sales have not been relaxed because you have been flying in for these and these have been going. Really, really busy. So if you were thinking to yourself, I might jump in and grab these, I would jump in sooner rather than later, as I say, because loads of these have flown out the door. I think really, there's so many reasons to buy, aren't there? The fact that you're getting the taste of the next level, so you're bumping up your saving on whatever you would normally get. So if you're platinum, if you're a gold member, you're getting 20%. If you're platinum, you're going from 20 to 25%. So you've got that to kind of think about. The fact that you're getting already 25% off this new collection, which is amazing considering it's launch day. The fact that you're getting all these really cute characters, so much, 101 elements within this collection. And as you can see, top of your screen there, in purple and white, free shipping. You cannot miss it. How often do you see that there, says George? George, I think that's the first time I have ever seen that little drop down on our screen there. But it basically means if you popping this Lee Holland collection, the brand new collection, into your cart today, you've got free shipping on it wherever you are. And the great thing is that whatever then you pop into your basket to kind of, take advantage of that. It's free shipping on anything else that goes in there. So it really is a great day to be shopping with us, to get your hands on this brand new collection, which, as we said, just is so cute, evokes so many memories, tells so many stories, and is just so super usable. I love the fact, again, I know I keep talking about this, the fact that you get the dies with the stamps as well, as we were talking about earlier on. You want to get crafting. You don't want faff, do you? You don't want faff when you're crafting. You want to get to the good stuff, Sarah, don't you? You want to get it right into the good stuff.
We want the good stuff. Right, I'm coming here with my Gemini Mini. So I'm going to die cut all these little pieces out. So watch how quickly, do you see how quickly I cut that little rabbit out there, Ben? I mean, it is about as super quick as your super quick gets. And I don't need me rotating board here. So there's my little rabbit.
Okay.
What I've actually done is done a few different ones. So, I've done the TP as well. So let's have a little look. I'll die cut the TP and that little butterfly at the same time. And all I'm doing is I've got the die cut pieces, and then I'm going to I've got the stamped pieces that I've coloured, and I'm just going to lie the die cuts over and do the matching die cut. Then I might go over the edges like I was showing you before, how you do it if you don't want that white edge on.
Is this your last demo to put into the lineup that we're going to do in just a few minutes' time?
It is going to be, yes. I think I'm pushing it out. I've squeezed too many in. Yeah, I'll get it in, don't worry.
Okay, good news.
Good news, because I like this one. It's a cutie one. I love the little TP. This is totally making it in there, Ben.
You vote for whichever one you want to vote for, though, at home. Don't let Sara sway you in any way, shape or form.
Hey, I won card of the week last week, you know.
Well, you had about 7 cards in it then, didn't you?
Well, you know, but still. I won card of the week, and I'm reminding everybody.
Which one was it? Which one won?
Have a little look on the shelf. It was the one with the number 8 on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's you did.
I love how you're sounding really surprised about that.
No, I don't. I know. No, I don't. No, I don't really like that.
You were sounding quite surprised, Ben.
No, what I meant is that because from memory last week, that's obviously a lovely card.
Thank you. And
but having been here for for a few digging a hole here for a few days last week, there were some very, very good winners on there. So that's great. Is that how many times have you won now? Not many.
Two. That was the second one. I had a big week last week. I was kind of relying on it to get up there, if I'm being totally honest. So I was quite relieved when I came in on Monday and found that out.
Okay. Well, I'm very pleased for you.
Thank you, Ben.
Thoroughly deserved for your effort and application. It's the very least that you deserve with that. What's that on Tuesday? What? On Tuesday, Sara conceded.
Tuesday I conceded. Yeah.
Why? Why did you concede?
Why did I concede? Joe asked me if I wanted to put a card in.
Yeah.
And I knew Jan was in later, and I thought there's absolutely no chance I'm going to win here.
Oh.
So I thought if I don't put a card in, I can't lose.
Oh, there you go.
So don't get me wrong. I'm sure everybody who was watching the show on Tuesday will tell you what a fabulous show. I did loads of demos and taught everybody loads of stuff.
We've already had comments about that. Yeah.
So I didn't do anything that really. I didn't finish anything. I just showed everybody tons and tons of techniques. And who was it who emailed before, who messaged saying that, she'd really enjoyed learning how to make
Margaret.
these new type of, there you go, see?
Yeah.
So I'm glad that I provided a really educational show for everyone, but I knew I wasn't going to win card of the show. So
well, you got it. You're current champion, so it's not too much of a worry. Karen says, Sara, you are truly amazing. I don't know of any other company that gives inspiration and support after their products are sold. In addition, CC products are unbeatable in quality. Yes, that's what I always say. We're brilliant for the products that we bring to you, and also brilliant for the fact that you've got all of this support, all of these kind of like free classes that you get whenever you buy anything from us, which is phenomenal. So thank you, Karen. And I think that's why a lot of people stick with us, because they know that they can get these products, but then they can always come back on YouTube and subscribe and see all of the videos and get the inspiration as well. And thank you. Shadiah has asked probably one of the most random questions of the day. Do you want a random question?
Well, it looks like I'm going to get one answer, because if Shadiah wants an answer,
Ben,
that's my job.
Question for Sara. Is it true she has 3 kidneys, or was it a joke?
No, she does.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
There you go. You learn something new every day.
Does that make you like a superhero then?
Why do you think I've got so many friends, Ben? Everybody's just keeping in with us in case anything goes wrong. You need a spare kidney. I'm your woman.
That's brilliant.
Do you want to know a little bit more of the background?
Well, I think you can't just say a story like that. I mean, sorry, I know we've gone off piste a little bit here, but you asked for it. So I'm asking the telling questions here today. Just quick, I mean, come on, what's the background behind that?
Okay, so it runs in the family, right?
Wow.
So my dad's got 3 kidneys, my grandma had 3 kidneys, it's that side of the family.
Right.
And we found out because my grandma had to have her kidney removed at Bishop Auckland General Hospital.
Right.
And it was the biggest kidney they'd ever removed because it was a Siamese kidney.
Right.
And so that's what set them off like checking the rest of the family.
Yeah.
So yes, so I remember when our new next door neighbours moved in, he was worked in the hospital, and he came one day and said, "Are you any relation, you people, to Mary Johnson? Because her kidney's in my office."
That's brilliant.
So yes.
What,
So that
is it like a fully functioning third kidney?
So one's a Siamese one. I can't remember if it's my left or right, but basically we've got one Siamese kidney on one side. The whole family, well, I said the whole family, our Helen as well.
Yeah.
So yes, so it's quite, like I said, it's just useful. Somebody who, so if you want a spare kidney, I'm your woman.
Well, I mean, you learn something new every day, and that, to be honest with you, that's not the thing that I thought I would learn during this show. I thought I would learn a lot, but certainly not that. What I knew that I would learn, though, is that you can create great cards with this collection. I think that might be my favourite one, actually, Sara.